Hey there, Angel of Galaxy, back with some more channeled messages. As always, just want to thank you very, very much for all your support. How can you support my channel? What would be really nice is to like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification button, share, just to lift those algorithms. Anyway, thank you very, very much for all your wonderful messages. So remember, as always, Spirit works through us in mystical and mysterious ways. These messages may not go directly to the intended person. They may be talking about someone you know. It could be their love lost one or a situation around you or them. Sorry, I forgot to put my music on. You may be just that heavenly post person delivering communication where it needs to go. If I say male or female, remember we have both aspects of the divine feminine and masculine, so please take it as it resonates. Okay, let's start, shall we? So for all of you who don't know, souls can piggyback on one particular message. So if this message, it just seems to be for one person, that is not always true. Your loved one may just elbow in there with just a name, a situation. It could be just something that you really, really think, wow, is that for me? That could be for you. So don't be put off by that. Right, here we're going. Come on. Alright, so my first sign today was above shop premises. The sign said Diamond and Co. So this particular premises was, I believe, accounting and tax. So while approaching, I heard a voice saying, "Tell her about the diamond ring. And it is okay." Okay, so if someone's in that situation. So I'm told he gave you this ring many years ago. And of course it was with his mother's blessing, as this ring originally belonged to her. So halfway around my walk, I was met by a large builder's rubbish sack. Again, I'm always doing that, but you know, I might add though, I couldn't miss it as it was plonked smack bang in the centre of the pavement, which they do sit quite a lot. I don't know why they don't just move it to the side, but there you go. So I'm thinking maybe this soul worked in construction, because I feel, I don't know, maybe project manager, could have been a labourer, or something in construction, but you know, take that as it resonates. On the sack was written family values, and how it was just one of the reasons he fell in love with you. Family values are the beliefs, ethics and priorities. And he knows you're debating selling this beautiful ring. Heirloom, I suppose, isn't it? But are torn as it doesn't seem right to do so. He's saying you were always great at knowing what to do when in complex situations. Determined right from wrong and pass these values down to your kids. Both my mother and I are very happy for you to sell this ring or any other item you can to help you and the family cope with the difficult financial challenges that, you know, a lot of people are going through that, aren't they? Okay, so that's where the reference in accounting comes from. It's money, isn't it? I get it. Maybe there's a tax bill that needs to be paid. Something like that that you didn't expect, or it could be just utilities, but yeah, I'm feeling a real tight squeeze on finances with this message in whatever way. Take that as it resonates. So he's saying it's great to have family values, morals, and feel that you would be doing me a disservice. But in reality, this valuable item is sitting in a dark drawer. What good is doing? What good is it doing when the money could help you and the children through this very trying financial period? I feel there's things that need to be bought, and I also feel that there is some kind of, I don't think it's a washing machine, but there's something, maybe a fridge freezer or something that might need replacing. All right. We love you and are still including you we love that you are still including us in your decisions. It is lovely that we still hold that strong bond. Go ahead, have all the jewellery priced. Don't worry. And get the best offer. As in doing so, this will promote a healthier and happier household. After all, you can't take it with you when you cross over to the other side of the veil. I should know. Alright, I'm getting some lights in the background here, flickering on and off, so this is coming through pretty strong. Alright. It is beautiful that we still hold those family values we shaped. A strong bond due to our successful relationship, and our energy aligns. The money will promote a happy, healthy household. So please know we would respect your decision. No need for forgiveness. I left you with huge responsibilities when I crossed. Left all alone to cope with that. I love the respect and kindness that you've shown to our memories. But we are still a team, even though I'm a sleeping partner now. I can still communicate to tell you, that I love you, appreciate you, and thank you for my 2 lovely children who you've instilled with good family values. They are kind, responsible, loving, giving individuals who will go on to be valued members of society. Well done. I'm hearing Mount Fort. What I know about Mount Fort is not a lot, but I feel it could be a fortified building. But when I'm thinking about it, it also could mean strategic position. All right, which you would need, wouldn't you, to get out of this. And a mount, also when you think a mount, will allow you to keep ascending. So yeah, look, it's just an object, you know, it's an object. And that object can bring you some happiness in a different type of way. Lawson could be a family name, but it doesn't have to be though, because that was also on this sack. All right. Okay, so the month I'm getting is March, very strongly with this message. So it could have relevance in some way, shape or form. Passing, birthday, just a good time, anniversary. I have Ben, Simon, Scott, Isaac, Henry, Esmeralda, that's an older name, isn't it? And I've got green. Green seems to be popping up a lot. It's a nice colour green though, isn't it? I do like a bit of green. What would green mean? Yeah. See, green to me is healing, growth, fertility as well, and prosperity and abundance. So maybe that's coming along. Maybe that's a reference to that. Doesn't have to be, but. So I'm getting the number 18, 49, 64, 97, 77, 2, 74 and 70. No guys, it's not the lottery numbers. Sorry, I can't do that. But yeah, these could have relevance to people watching. Could be someone who passed at 77. somebody at 97, somebody at 18, you know. There's all different, it could be door numbers. Well, the list is endless, so take that as it resonates. I'm not sure, but I'm hearing 255 for somebody. And I've got the name Rosie, Bob, and last name I feel Gillian. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. All right, so let's go into our next message. Where are we going? All right, so I've got a man here who would have appeared very cool, although a little remote or reserved. His emotions could sometimes be on the negative side, but there was always a strong urge to be productive and practical, I'm hearing. Okay. Telling me he wasn't a natural risk taker, and he liked to weigh up pros and cons before he committed himself to a person. But when he met you, he had total faith that this partnership would be forever. Oh, that's lovely. And he says he would never mess with anyone's heart, as he took all his duties in life very seriously, whatever they were. He's telling me he was hard on himself until you entered his life. Your love and care healed me. Thank you for the acceptance of my idiosyncrasies. Our love was special, and we healed each other. Such a beautiful, loving partnership. So this message is for someone who listens with their heart. Trust their vibes, trust their inner wisdom, and this influences the way you take in information. So he's very sure you will know this message is for you. Your sensitivity was such a wonderful gift, although at times you could feel overwhelmed by the feelings and the feelings of others, you know. You knew you had true strength and power within. He wants you to know you are loved more than you know, and although vulnerable at times, because of his crossing, you were kind and compassionate to your beautiful self. You restored and healed other family members as well as yourself, and that took strength, and I couldn't be more prouder than I am. He wants you to know he did not suffer. It was quick, and all is well here. So keep sharing your wonderful gifts with others. Expand your heart even further, but don't forget to keep nurturing yourself. I'm feeling with this message, Capricorn, doesn't have to be, it could be a time, you know, around that time that something, I don't know, something relevant may have happened. Could be the Capricorn star sign, which would be an earth sign. Okay, so that's January time, isn't it? Or you could just have those traits. Or he could have had those traits or placements in his chart. Alright. I'm getting the 11th, because this is coming to mind as well, so that could be important. Oh, okay, so I'm hearing Candy. I don't know whether that's a nickname, an animal's name. Or you might have liked Candy. Jacobs is coming to mind. Okay. Lewis. Jake. Emma. Carol. And I don't know why I've got the year of 2019. Okay. Take that as it resonates. So Pisces or Cancer, people around you. And I've got the name Theo, Calvin, Marcus, Billy Bob, interestingly enough, Anthony, Cleo, maybe like, I don't know. Anyway, okay, thank you for that. Thank you very much, short but sweet. Alright. So we have Margaret being called out. Okay. Got a beautiful scent around this lady. She's, smells good. I just said, well, thank you. Alright. So, she was a lady who passed in her mid-80s. And I believe it would have been a summer month. She's explained how she tried to hang on until winter. But it wasn't possible. So maybe it was her birthday or a loved one's birthday or a celebration that she wanted to hang on for. You know, I do know Spirit do sometimes decide to wait until they see someone or celebrate something before crossing over. People have hung on for people to arrive, you know. Maybe if you're living in a different country and, you know, you've been called to say that, you know, your loved one's about to go home soon, and yeah, they've been known to hang on for that. So she's laughing and pointing out that she sees her grandson causing all sorts of drama. He's such a character, she said, so stubborn and very focused on just what he wants to do. The arguments over gaming time do get very heated, and he stomps up the stairs, shouting and bawling. All I can say is, rather you than me. I know that one. A long time ago, but I know that one. I might add, he is very efficient at shooting the enemy, so to speak. And this causes moral issues. But he's having none of it. It is easy to mistake obsession with love, she's saying. He just loves escaping this world for a while. I guess for my generation it's harder to grasp, as it would have been like television for me, you know, or a film, or meeting people, you know, going out, and or telephone, you know, we were very much on speaking. I've noticed that's not a big thing so much anymore. People prefer to text, don't they, you know. Anyway. So when I was having this issue years ago, you know, I remember looking it up, and gaming can help develop a variety of skills that are useful in the workplace and beyond. According to a study that was done not long ago, gaming can help develop critical thinking, decision-making, risk-taking, ability, communication, and a collaborative mindset. In addition, gaming can help advance spatial awareness, cognitive processing, and mental health. So to think about games that require teamwork can help players learn to cooperate with others, build new relationships, and become better communicators. Games that require quick decision making can help players learn to make clear and confident decisions, analyze the environment, and react in a calm manner. Games that require leadership can help players learn to motivate other team members, encourage friendship, build resilience in challenging environments, strategize, put my teeth in, and identify players' strengths and weaknesses. Overall, gaming can be a fun and engaging way to develop a variety of skills that can be useful in many different areas of life. So this lady's saying, but you know, it's funny actually, because, yeah, I think we all get really angry and get upset, but it's got to be in moderation, hasn't it? That you just got to work that way. You know, when I think back to how it was with my child, and the struggle I used to get to try and get him off games and stuff, you know, you've just got to keep at it, isn't it? You know, just allow them to have, yeah, everything in moderation. That's what I'm trying to say anyway. So she's saying, thank you. Her granddaughter, on the other hand, is the opposite. So caring, thoughtful, and a mild temperament. She does what she is told, so no trouble whatsoever there. Okay, that's normal as well. Everyone's different. Okay, all right. So I understand now that this soul wanted to see the birth of her third grandchild. That's why she didn't want to cross. But as mentioned earlier, that she crossed before the arrival date. She's saying she's very much aware of him, and she watches over you all from the other side of the veil. Yeah, she's agreeing with me that everything in moderation. She's going, good luck with that one. All right, thank you for that. Okay. Andrew, Isabella, I'm hearing Jade, Cannon, that could be last name now, Reese, Kathy, Patricia, and Gary with that. But as I say, take the names as they resonate. Could be the shopkeeper, people on the other side, you know, people tied to this message. And remember, we have relatives on the other side who we have no idea about, but they can be guiding us too. So that's another thing for us to keep in mind. All right. So my next thing, I've got a little poem called 5 Minutes. If I only had 5 minutes the day you passed away, I would have had to tell you all the things I needed to say. I never got to tell you how much you mean to me, or that you were the best that anyone could be. The last time I talked to you, I wish I would have known. I would have said I loved you and kept you on the phone. I'd hold on to you with real tight hugs. I wouldn't want you to go. I would tell you that I'll miss you more than you'll ever know. Now God has called upon you. It's time to get your wings, to leave this life behind you and enjoy all heaven's beautiful things. So wait for me in heaven. Don't let me come alone. The day the angels come for me, please be there. Bring me home. Ooh, that's made me all cold. Ooh, let's see. Shall we do some cards? This might be a slightly shorter one. I'm not sure. We'll see. We shall see. All right. So, my first card out is take a step back. Don't stop within the next few weeks. Oops, helpful people. Okay. All right, so what does it mean when we take a step back? Thank you, angels, for helping me take a step back from what's not serving you. Now, I do know that why they want you to take a step back. Why would that be? Because sometimes you can kind of jump into things, you know, whether it be a new project, a loving relationship, you might just jump into a job or something, maybe a business, a venture, and you haven't taken time to really think about the effects it will have on your life. The angels are encouraging you to slow down and reassess the situation in your heart and mind before proceeding any further. Allow things to develop naturally and without force, because everything will happen in a certain time. Now, as I say, don't stop, but that is really ties in beautifully with this card. It's like, if you can see, you know, this angel is trying to tell you something. There's always a better way to achieve what we really want to achieve. But the good news is, within the next few weeks, they're going to give you the go-ahead. You know, you'll hear that trumpet. It's time to move forward. And this is because they're bringing in helpful people. So when we think about bringing in helpful people, you know, sometimes our ideas might just need that little bit of a push. Maybe we've got to a stage within whatever we're trying to develop, trying to bring into the world, where, you know, something else needs to be added to the ingredients for it to really work. These could be angels or guides on the other side, loved ones, ancestors. It could be just the angels that are, not just, but can't say just with angels, can we? Never mind. Just the angels coming in to allow you to breathe and see which direction. You see, these birds are flying in this direction. Maybe you're going more this way rather than this way. And you just need to stop and take stock of that, sorry. So let's have a look who might be coming in. All right, so we've got the Queen of Cups. So this could be a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. Maybe it's a friend, maybe it's somebody coming in to help with maybe legal battles, or just signing papers that you may need. It could be somebody in the bank, but whoever this is, she would be very kind and gentle, very supportive, you know. The Queen of Cups, she's always really thoughtful and charming, socially polite, you know, sometimes very creative and artistic as well. So this could be something that you're creating physically, you know. Maybe you have a shop or an Etsy, or you're selling something on eBay or any of the other platforms, you know. Yeah, and this lady's going to come in and really try to help you move forward with that. I mean, when you think of the Queen of Cups, she loves aesthetically pleasing things. Her home and her clothes and accessories, you know, all carry some fancy detail, you know, that sets her apart. She's such a lovely, but also she's very intuitive as well. So this could even be a business, a spiritual practice, maybe like a YouTube channel, you know, but whatever it is, there's a reason for you to wait, just so those pieces can be fitted together. Maybe you're not seeing things as clearly as you should, or maybe you're just a bit stuck on the next step, and actually going back and going over every little detail. But when this person comes in, she's going to be great. This could be a future boss who helps you really elevate your ideas as well. That's another thing, you know. But yeah, you're going to fly, you know. Those wings are getting ready to take flight with whatever venture. I mean, obviously this is a general read, so it could be different for other people. But yeah, you can see here, there's a lot of discussions going on about how you should move forward with this. There could be harsh energies around you at the moment with this situation, so it's hard for you to really, you know, center yourself and feel clear about that.